We live.
All right, Shalom. We the brothers from the GMS Louisiana Saints coming back at you with another quick lesson. Prior to getting started, as we always do, we like to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahashim,
Bahashem,
Yahushua,
Yahushai,
Bahashim,
Bahashem,
Kakadash.
Rakadash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to the occupants that's pushing the truth and sincerity. And Lord willing, this video be edifying first and foremost to the whole elect, then to those that cleave to the body. And Ryan, you want to check it? Make sure we good.
Kind.
And we want to get into a lesson today, all right, circled around the new wine, all right, because the old wine, okay, which is, can go into philosophies of the way that we do things, to doctrines, how we live, all right, the things that sustain us, all right, it's not the actual wine that you drink, man, but we good, all right, it's wine that actually, sustain us in life, man, which is this word, all right, a way, all right. The new wine of this day, man, have took completely bugged our people out, man. They have sent them into directions, all right, that they can't come back from, all right, and they have them in a lost place, a state, man. All right, wine is made to sustain you, to make your heart merry, all right, and the wine that I'm talking about is the word of the way in life, which righteousness shows us, man, and what direction and what to do. All right, but these people have taken wine unto themselves that's going to destroy them, man, ultimately, man. And we're going to get into a few precepts, circumvent what I'm speaking about, and Abba Ratazah is be edifying, man, to the hopefully elect, and of course, those that cleave to the body. But let's start off with that. If y'all brothers got anything y'all can see, y'all can jump in or whatever. But if not, we're going to start off with that. We can start off with Hosea 4:11.
This is Hosea 4, verse 11. Whoredom and wine and new wine take away the heart.
Right. So it says whoredom, all right, which is going after other nation, being a harlot unto the Most High. All right, that don't mean you're on a strip selling yourself, or taking your clothes off and being a whore. That whoredom there is learning the ways of the heathen, man, the things that disgust the Lord, all right, that cause him to look at us in disdain, all right, and ultimately keep us punished and cursed, man. But it says, and wine and new wine. That's not talking about wine that's newly fermented in a bottle, all right, or the wine that you sit at and actually drink. Okay, our people are lost, man. And the new wine take away the heart. Now we're in the era where new wine has sprung forth, man. The way that the old way of doing things is completely gone. The old paths of which we once followed, of law, statutes, and commandments. Now we're living in an era and a time where it's do as thou wilt, man. All right, whatever makes your soul happy, just go out and do it, man. Okay, and our people love to stay on that wine. They love to be drunken by it. All right, they like to be covered in it, and they like to get sloppy drunk with it, man. All right, and we're gonna get into some of those wines, man. You got deadly TikTok challenges. You see? All right, that's a new wine. All right, playing, all right. You got the metaverse. The metaverse is a new wine, man. You got even our people that's caught up that actually moved into the metaverse for good, rent free, just living in the metaverse, man. All right, and guess what? You're gonna have people that actually follow them, escaping reality. Okay, to going into the metaverse, that's a new wine, man. That's a new teaching. That's a new way, man. The Lord not with that, man. All right, you got our people taking the jump shot, believing that it's gonna protect them from the upcoming pandemics and particular things that's coming up. All right, and you brothers, make a point on whatever y'all want to make a point on.
Hey,
Whenever y'all want to jump in, man.
hey, this
No.
open relationship thing going on out here,
Yep.
where everybody's just like, oh, well, my wife can have as many partners as she wants, as I can have as many as I want. Of course, the alphabet group beginning with LG, pretty much just at this point, if it's not of the truth, it's a sloppy wine that's got people completely bugged out here. It's only getting worse by the day.
Yeah. because they're inflamed with the wine. It's not only if they drinking it, they so inflamed to it getting them sloppy to where their judgments is off, right? They and I believe your judgments is off, your countenance is off, and the world countenance is showing witness of itself, and that scripture in itself says a lot, man, because they staring at the wine. All right, let's get more into that. Get it to where it says, when you look into the cup is red. Is in
I got it.
Proverbs, I believe.
I'm holding it.
Hey, finish the next verse though.
Yeah. We gonna stay there. We gonna stay there, Yakana. They have more. I gotta actually get in that, brother. The water, but the spirit had dragged me up. But if you want to finish that other verse, finish it. Riot. I wasn't gonna get out of that, Yakana. I was gonna get that 12 for sure, or whatever, whatnot. That was part of, that's how I got that in my notes. But go ahead,
I'm gonna reread verse 11. Hosea 4:11. Whoredom and wine and new wine take away the heart.
Hey, it taking away the heart says what? All right. Your heart is the way that you think upon things, the way that you live, the way that you move, and the way that you have your being. All right. And ultimately, these people have found a new way to live, which is not conducive to life, but it's conducive to death. Go ahead, Ak.
Verse 12. My people ask counsel at their stocks, and their staff declareth unto them, for the spirit of whoredoms have caused them to err, and they have gone a whoring from under their power.
You want to make a point on it, Yakana?
No, you got it. I'm trying to look for this other one real fast.
All right, Con, reread it, Ak.
This is Hosea 4, verse 12. My people ask counsel at their stocks, and their staff declareth unto them.
Yeah, see, they go after the way of Egypt, man. And our people even counsel about it, man. Hey, should we take on this new way and do it? And guess what? They all decide in their heart to do it, right? Because why? The world has said, look, like this is the new thing. They believe swinging is good. You got this Kevin Gates figure, man. He clearly an Israelite, talking about asking Jay-Z and Beyonce, they into swinging, and she could just urinate right in his mouth right here, right now. What's ham? Like, come on, man. That's a new wine, man. All right. Women worshiping, right? Feminism, right? That's a new way. That's a new wine. They are taking away the heart of our people, man. A woman have compassed a man. That's a new wine. All right. Now, yeah, it was prophesied that it would happen, but ultimately our people are taking at it. And they have taken counsel at their stocks. What? Went in the way of Egypt, in the way of Horn, playing a harlot under every green tree, man. Go ahead.
For the spirit of whoredoms have caused them to err, and they have gone a whoring from under their power.
And who is the chief spirit of whoredom, or the whore, man? Babylon, man. All right. Chiefly what? That whore, man, that sitteth upon many waters, man. That heaping unto what? Many nations of people. We have learned democracy, all right, and we have replaced law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai for democracy, man. Okay? For McDonald's. All right. We have learned the way our Levitical laws of eating. All right. That's a new wine. All right. We eat a whole new dietary law. We eat in a Western manner. All right. Our people eat GMOs. You see, that's a new wine. They have taken the heart of our people away, man. And our people have become prideful in it, man. All right. And when we tell them about pork and, these different things, or some diaries, that they actually intake, they actually, want to take our heads off, man. Your brothers want to make a point? Go ahead and make a point, bro.
I got a precept for you, though.
You got it.
This is Isaiah 19:14. It says, the Lord has mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err, and every work thereof, as a drunk man staggered in his vomit.
Yeah, you got it. Because I'm gonna grab the Proverbs to match that up with you.
Yeah, and that's what these different wayward philosophies and things of that nature in Babylon has caused our people to do. And you look at them, they all on the highways and byways, when they come across the street, down the street, and pull up on us, you can already see that they're drunk. You can just like any other official, a law enforcement official, when the guy's really drunk, you can look at his eyes, you can smell him. You know what I'm saying? You can see the way he carries. This guy, he's a drunken man. You
Yeah.
know? And then you can see it.
Yeah.
That's why it says they have called basically. It's so much perverseness in here to where anything can take you, anything can hook you over here, man. That's how much perverse spirits is over here in Babylon. Like these brothers that went to some this. Those are just some of the examples of these that new wine that Jake get taken by. You know, there's many more things that we can go into. Go ahead, out, and I don't want to.
Yeah. And they staggering in it, Yagana, meaning they know not in which way they go and do. All right, which caused them to bring hold them upon themselves. Shame. And they tell you what Jeremiah I believe is 3 and 25, if you could get it. Ryan, real quick. Jeremiah 3 and 25 my people are ashamed or something like that.
Got it.
Yeah, okay. You want it? You want me to get it? You want to get it or you want me to get it?
Just on the Proverbs, Ryan. Because
I got it.
I'm going to why they staggering. Like, because again, the wine have inflamed them. And what it did, it have diluted their pupils, all right, to where the eyes is the window to a man's soul. It's his goings, which really much revert back to your mind or your heart. But go ahead,
You mind if I get one real quick?
Yeah, real quick. This is Jeremiah 3 and 25. It says, "We laid down in our shame, and our confusion covered us. We have sinned against the Lord our power. We and our fathers from our youth even unto this day, and have not obeyed the voice of the voice of the Lord our power."
Yeah, because we are winter horn. I think in the next verse, do it says ashamed? Somewhere where it says ashamed, right there.
It said in the beginning, we had laid down.
Oh, my bad. Salaki, brother, my bad. Read it again, Salaki.
It says, "We have laid down in our shame, and our confusion covered us."
And the confusion covered us, man. And we're a nation that's looked at the way that we have been inspected and investigated by the other nations. We looked at a disdain of the earth. Is this the perfection of beauty? And our people are full of confusion. We're full of shame, full of vomit. All right. But we refuse to wash ourselves, man. All right. We refuse to turn back. And the way that you wash yourself is you sober up and become vigilant off the bottle, man. Start to see and where you are err in your ways, all right, and go astray from the Lord. Our people don't have a sense of repentance. The way that you sober up with the Lord, you start to repent. You feel sorry for what you did, man. All right, then you go off what you once did that caused you to be in repentance mode, and you start to build off the repentance, man. You start to have a respect for your repentance. Okay, and that's how you show that you're sobering up to the Lord. But go ahead, Ryan.
This is just one quick verse. If I could say real quick, what's it saying in Psalms? Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way? By the washing of the word. Spiritually sobering up. When you're speaking symbolically, when you're drunk, you're staggering, you vomit all over yourself, you fall, get mud on you. But then what do? You go brush your teeth, and take a bath and wash yourself. That's what we've done spiritually with this word. Put off that old drunkard, that old staggering man, to become a sober men of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, being sober out here and knowing to keep away from these bottles out here, these different wines. But this is Isaiah 29 and 9. Stay yourselves and wonder, cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink.
You got it.
As it says, they are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink. So as we've been going into it, this lesson, this new wine isn't talking about literal wine you go and buy at the store. It's talking about a spiritual wine, a spiritual philosophy that's got 2/3 of our people in this country and our people that are not found after the ways all across the planet, drunk, staggering, and off into any wayward philosophy of the world out here, hence why Jake is just waxing worse and worse. And like you said, these other nations, when they examine us, look at us as the scum of the earth. And because of that, because Jake doesn't want to sober up spiritually, that's why we see these bad things happening to Jake right now. And we're quickly coming into Jacob's trouble. Hey, inflation and hyperinflation is going to sober Jake up. These racial tensions out here, getting drafted to go fight in World War III, a new pandemic, food shortages, the list goes on and on.
And that's right, man. All right, because even like it says, man, our people is not staggering that actual wine, man. All right, and strong drink. You see, our people, and he have put the bottle to our people, to his neighbor, and caused us to drink. But nobody is forcing the bottle on you, Jake. Now, yeah, it's forced, but you don't have to drink it. I got many people that, hey, look, take this. Hey, just go be a homosexual. The whole world is that way. You got men, stand up men, all right, who's standing on the morals of the Lord. Like, look, we not doing that, man. All right, we not even gonna do it in debt. Like, no, you gotta kill us, man. All right, before we get drunk with that shit, man. Cause we see what the wine does to people once they're intoxicated, man. All right. And again, this wine that we talking about is not a bottle. Okay, we're talking about philosophies, doctrines, all right, religions, cultures, man. You know, old ways, all right, perishable ways, man. You see, y'all brothers don't got that. You got one?
Yeah,
you got it.
I'm gonna start above it though. This is Isaiah 28:6. It says, "For a spirit of judgment to him that sitteth in judgment, and for strength to him that turneth the battle to the gate." Now this is the point right here. All right, it says, verse 7, "But they that also have erred through the wine and through strong drink are out of the way. The priest and the prophet have erred through strong drink. They are swallowed up of wine. They are out of the way through strong drink. They err in vision. They stumble in judgment. For all tables are full of vomit and filthiness, so that there is no place clean."
Right. And even our leaders have caused us to err. You go into these church world, these charlatans, you know, you got these different men. You got even men that proclaiming to be men of the Lord set up, have taken government, you know, packages and shit to teach. And our people, judgment and vision is off. And where there's no vision, the people perish. Y'all can, I'm gonna have you read that again. And not only, all right, because this is a heavy scripture. Not only is it heavy and riot, hold that they stagger at the wine when they looking in the cup. All right, hold that, because that gotta come after this. Because our people, and in Ezekiel 14:9, it says, "I have, if I'll give you a prophet that have been deceived, I the Lord that deceived that prophet." Because many of our people cleave to the things that's not profitable to them, or to the people that show themselves all right to have the wine, to have the word and the bread of the Lord, man. All right. But our people are whoremongers. All right. And bread is sweet to a man, but afterwards their mouth shall be filled with gravel, just like wine. Wine feel good to a man, but afterwards they're gonna see that they was drunk and they got what? They got fucking played ultimately, man. You see? But go ahead, y'all can read that main one again.
And then mostly when you get drunk like that, you gotta look at, once you get drunk, you come down, you gotta go back and look at all the damage you didn't cause, man. You didn't tore your house up, you didn't wreck your car, you didn't been to jail. You know, that's what this, you know, in a way, in such a way, that's what this new wine does to you.
Yep.
Especially if you perish over here, you're gonna look back in the kingdom and look at how drunk your ass was over here, man. How much of a degenerate you was, man. Like, damn, I was gone that bad. Cause that's what that Babylon juice do to you, man. That Babylon juice have you so gone to where you arguing that you're right and you're so wrong. You know what I'm saying?
God.
You know, and we see it, you know, the prophets and teachers out here and the apostles, we see it every weekend. We see it through the week. You know? Niggas are gone, man. That drink that Babylon juice so strong to where, like I said, you'll have Jake wanting to hurt you, man, over some shit. You have Jake literally out here to the point we didn't see them before. They out there got a mic, they got a Bible in their hand, and they hooping and hollering for no apparent reason, and off as hell, man. You know, that Christianity is like I think Whitney Houston said that Christianity, like crack, is a hell of a drug. One of them said that. Same thing with this new wine, man. It makes you go off. But go ahead.
Was it Rick James that said? Rick James that said cocaine is a hell of a drug with a spaced out look on his face.
Yeah. That Whitney Houston said crack is whack, you know, but Christianity is whack, man.
Yeah.
But this is Isaiah 28:7. It says, but they also have erred through wine and through strong drink are out of the way.
Yeah, they out the way. Because there's a way that seemeth right to a man, going to Proverbs 14 and 12. But the end thereof is the ways of death. See, they have gone out of the way. Our people have gone out of the way of Balaam, but they didn't one up our people in the times of serving Baal and Balaam. Like, they didn't one up our people. Nah, they're on a whole new level of wickedness, man. All right, they have set a whole new bar for wickedness, man. Our people, man. All right, they're on a whole new atmosphere of wickedness, man. All right, they going out of the way, like to where the Lord, like, listen, the height of their wickedness is so high. Our people, deeds have surpassed the deeds of the wicked, man. You see, they done drunk that much wine from their enemy to where the wine that their enemy gave them, Jake added wine to that wine, man. It started a whole new culture out of it, man. Go ahead,
double cupping.
They double cupping. All right, that new juice. That's what we gonna call it. The new juice. Go ahead, Al.
Yeah, it says the priest and the prophet have erred through strong drink. They are swallowed up of wine. They're out of the way through strong drink. They err in vision. They stumble in judgment.
And when you pair in vision and stumble in judgment, what you get? You get Babylon. You get this world that we living in. Voila. This the results, man. It ain't that hard to see and figure out. And we know outside these doors of our houses what the fuck goes on out there. We know good goddamn well, Jake. Everybody in their right mind, even the ones that's in their wrong mind, they still know if you're an Israelite, you know you're doing fucking wicked. All right, you know what you're involved in, what you engage in, what you eat, what you do. All right, because contrary to popular belief, if you're an Israelite, you're a law pretty much unto yourself, man. Meaning what? You know the Lord put it in you right and fucking wrong, man. And you know you choosing the wrong judgment, man. And it if you can hold on deck Yakana, Habakkuk 1 and 4, I believe, where it says wrong judgment proceeded, that our people follow it pretty much. But you can bring out what you got.
The Habakkuk 1.
Habakkuk, yeah, it should be 1 and 4.
You want the Proverbs now?
Yeah, give me that Proverbs. It should be Habakkuk 1 and 4. Probably,
yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
You want me to get it now?
Yeah, bring it out real quick and then get that Proverbs. Because our people pair in vision, man. All right, they don't see what's going on. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, this is Habakkuk 1 and 4. It says, therefore the law is slack, and judgment do not go forth. For the wicked for the wicked do compassion about the righteous. Therefore, wrong judgment proceeded.
Right. So wrong judgment proceeded, man. And our people is a destruction unto themselves, man. All right. Because wickedness have surpassed righteousness in this earth. All right. Our people judge wrong, man. And judgment is all predicated on what? Having vision, being able to see. All right. See, like, all right, that's wrong. I can't do that. And a lot of our people don't have the vision, have a righteous vision. You see, They have a
Yeah, a lot
vision
of
of
people have integrity,
their
man.
father, the devil. Go ahead.
You start diving in deep with a lot of Jakes, man. You know, Jake don't have integrity at all, man. They don't have no morals, no vision. They don't have, nothing. No, they're not even a moral compass, man. You know, they don't even. They ain't- like it's exactly what the scriptures call them, brute beasts, man. Jake is impulsive, animalistic. You know, they don't care. They don't care what they say. They don't care what they do. They just don't goddamn care, man. Nobody, the Lord said, most of them got to be destroyed, man. Most of them are basically marked for the sword, man. The times that we're coming into.
These niggas are impaired, man. All right, intoxicated and impaired, and they speed now, and the car don't got no brakes on it.
No,
All right, so you intoxicated, you impaired, intoxicated, you doing the whole dashboard, and the car don't got no brakes, man. Come on, man. That's a recipe for disaster, man. And you telling the passenger that's in the car, he telling you, look, let me drive. I'm sober, which are us. And you saying, man, I got this, man. I do this all the fucking time. All right. And that's why you're in the position you're in. All right. Nothing can come of that but death. All right. You're in a hurry. You're in a rush to your death, man. All right. And you can't see that you're on a freight train to perishing, man. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, a crash course to chaos.
That's right.
You want that Proverbs?
Yeah, start at 29.
Kind. This is Proverbs 23 and 29. Who hath woe? Who hath sorrow? Who hath contentions? Who hath babbling? Who hath wounds without cause? Who hath redness of eyes?
God, this is all question marks here. All right. So the Lord is prepping you for to get ready to tell you why these things is so. All right. Because there's a lot of who's. But I believe that who gonna fit the bill of somebody after he start to elaborate more on the next precepts, man. Go ahead, out.
They that tarry long at the wine, they that go to seek mixed wine.
See, and first of all, we should be drinking pure wine. All right. Even the doctrine that we have is first what? It's pure, it's peaceable, it's sensible. All right. It's not unsensual, it's not devilish. That's the philosophy from here. All right. But the wine that we drink is peaceable, is brotherly, it's fruitful. All right, it's full of life. Okay. They tarrying long at that wine. Meaning what? The Lord mingled a perverse spirit and they stand upon the spirit of it, man. All right. Which keeping them what? Basically keeping it what? They like David said, make their tables a snare. That's why I said they're vomiting at it. Because when you drink so much, what you begin to do? You start to vomit. All right, because now the lining of your stomach, it can't handle all of the firmament of the wine and shit, man. And I'm speaking that in an analogy to actually show when you ain't taking so much or digesting so much of the wrong shit. All right, you start to what? Give it back up, man. All right, it start to what? Destroy you, man. Go ahead.
Verse 31. Look not thou upon the wine when it is red, when it giveth his color in the cup, when it moveth itself aright.
Right, because it can hypnotize you, man. Ultimately, when you stare at something too long, it's gonna impair your vision, man. When you're just looking at, go look at the sun. Ultimately, you have to do what? This, man. It's the same thing with the wine. When you tarry long at it and you add it too long, especially with this your enemy that gave you, when you own it too long, it's gonna start to do this to you. Go ahead, out.
At the last it biteth like a serpent and stingeth like an adder.
Right. And we know that bite of a serpent, he that is bitten by a charmer, I mean Hygo, he that
who shall pity a charmer when he's bitten by the serpent?
Right. Well, when you was playing with the wine, all right, and seeking mixed wine is other doctrines, man. All right. We got one faith, one word, one baptism. All right. Jake is all over the place, man. Okay. Jake is not seeking righteousness. Jake is seeking wickedness because he want to find excuse according to his will, man. That's why Jake loved to tear at this wine, because it puts him in position to be like, well, I won't be held responsible, man. All right, Jake take no accountability. Jake don't want accountability because it requires discipline. All right, and when you drunk, you don't gotta be disciplined. You could just go do whatever you want. Remember that video you showed with them women, like before the Hennessy, then after? I think that was one of y'all brothers posted it or whatnot. That was you. And it was showing the cause and effect, like when you saw people before the wine, then after the wine, man. All right, people didn't know where they was, know what state they was in. All right, women go out fully dressed, end up butt naked, right? Is a destroying instrument, man. Okay, on our people, you know. But go ahead.
Verse 33, thine eyes shall behold strange women, and thine heart shall utter perverse things.
Yeah, and when you read up at 27, a whore is a deep ditch, man. A strange woman is a narrow pit. And that's talking about wine, man. All right? Philosophy, they ain't talking about a woman, an actual ditch where she is. And a woman, the way to be, woman worshiping and all that, that's a new wine, huh? We had a philosophy where the man was the strength of the house and everything went through that man. All right, a woman compassing a man in these last days, that's a whole new wine. That's a mixed, weak wine, man. And when wine is mixed, it's weakened. All right, that's why we stay on what? That solid wine. All right, which is the scriptures, man. Okay, and we not putting new wine in old bottles, man. Okay, we got that real genuine wine, that 1972, or whatever, that raw, man. You got it, right?
And I can show that too. Hold on, let me fix the screen on my computer.
We got wine that's been aging since the 1800s, a couple of 100 years.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put the music all the way up. Do the copyright, but this is a video that he's talking about. This how they be, man. Hold on, let me fix the camera. Oh, okay. Let me turn the camera around. Excuse me. Our brothers can see it.
Yeah.
And this them, man. We're doing this. This them on that Babylon juice. This it's just a small example, You can say this. And like I said, it's funny too that it's mostly showing women. It's mostly showing
Women and wine.
Actual drink. Look, drunk, man. But that's what Babylon calls you to do, to wild out. Look at this shit. Getting punched on, getting thrown out. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Before the Casamigos, y'all hold like them Casamigos niggas too. That's before.
Look, after. Emotional. Look how you be emotional.
Finish.
And that's a bull dagger too, so she on double wine.
Before all the free liquor, which is a trap. Afterwards, no. After the free liquor kick in.
Through, man. But that's, like I say, this is just a small example. And you got to compare the after effects of Christianity, the after effects of baptism, the act of Kim, conscience movement. This is what it's likened unto, man.
Yeah. Before that strong wine, y'all can not like, we got the truth. Look at this shit.
You seen that? The business fighting the bushes, man. Look. That's how this new wine have you look tripping through. But that's enough of that. Let me turn things back, man.
Before the Henny, after the Henny, dead. Bitch dead, man. But that's and again, before when they had the truth, then you put Islam. Just start to replace everything. All right. Before when they had this doctrine, then you put in a place once Christianity got a hold. All right.
Hey, I'm gonna say this too. Once guys that was once in the truth, you see that too.
Yeah.
Man. You see them, they just sober, they doing their thing, and then after that Casamigos hit, man, you see Jake stumbling and falling and fighting the bushes and halfway under the car, man.
Yeah. You said before there was Israelites or whatever, then now they Muslims. Like it's before the solid wine, they like, look, we want some new wine. We want a different taste. And they're trying to be different shit. You try to be so different you become fucking weird. You understand that? That's a whole nother wine. You start to be weird, man. You won't be so different, all right, till you start to look weird. You take up on a weird spirit, man, all right? The Lord see righteousness is the same way every day. It's plain, it's simple, it's easy, all right? But our people want to what? They want to have the flamboyant. They want to be extra joyful, all right? And they call them a trapper, man. Huh?
Many of you Jakes out there, a lot of you are just fucking characters, man. You just
weirdos.
Weirdos, man. You want all the clout, all the publicity. You just do shit, And like I said, that's a part of that whole American philosophy too, to be the greatest asshole you can possibly be, man, at all costs.
Yeah.
Which
Give
that's
me
gonna
Joel
be the death to a lot of you too. A lot of you gonna die. You're gonna die a horrible death doing that shit too, man.
Yeah. That is a wine for our people too. There's a way to go get debt out. You could drink the debt. Like you could go on philosophies and they're gonna kill you. All right. You could take up on the ways of your father, the devil, and it's gonna kill you, man. Wine, wine is debt for your ass too, man. Give me Joel 1 and 5, brother.
Con, you mind if I get one real quick?
Come.
This is Micah 2, verse 11. If a man walking in the spirit of falsehood do lie, saying, I will prophesy unto thee of wine and of strong drink, he shall even be the prophet of this people.
There you go. So when you get Ezekiel 14 and 9 and read it real quick.
Okay.
They'll go right with that.
Got it. This is Ezekiel 14, verse 9. And if the prophet be deceived when he hath spoken a thing, I, Yahweh, have deceived the prophet, and I will stretch out my hand upon him and will destroy him from the midst of my people, Israel.
So he's saying, first in the one you just read is saying, the one that be take heed or cleave to that prophet, they're going to be as him. And he said he going to kill the prophet he deceived, man. I mean, that's no way around that. All right. That's a perfect match and precept with each other, man. Like, look, I'm killing and doing everything both around both ways, man. All right. The wine that's given to you. I remember, I know y'all can now probably know that nigga that lured all these people to the island and had all them people drink that shit. And when they drunk it, they died, that pastor
Jim
or whatever.
Jones.
He talking about the Edomite. He talking about David
Jim
Koresh.
Jones.
Jones, David Koresh, one of them motherfuckers.
Goddamn devil. And y'all drinking y'all way to death. Just glutton.
Back it up.
A glutton of a drinker, which we gonna get that next. Go ahead.
Because this thing is likened unto eating and drinking and things of that nature. Now, this is what the scripture says in Proverbs 20, 23, 21, and I'm gonna read down to about 9. It says, when thou sittest to eat with a ruler, consider diligently what is before thee. Put a knife to thy throat if thou be a man given to appetites, be not
Wait,
desirous. At
wait. Where you at, Salaki? Where you at?
2. I just left 2.
No, Proverbs 20. You're in 23?
23.
23? All right, come. I'm gonna have you jump to 20 and 21. Go ahead.
It says, put a knife to thy throat, if thou be a man given to appetites. Be not desirous of thy dainties, for they are deceitful meat.
Right. Hey, put a knife to your throat if you be given to your appetite. Meaning if you lose control of that, which sway your soul, all right, into a way, because it says, prove thy soul and know what is good and what is evil for it. It's a rock. All right. But if you might as well commit suicide if you be given to your appetite, man. All right, because your appetite is just something that feel good to you. That don't mean it's good for you. Go ahead, huh?
Right, it says, labor not to be rich, cease from thy own wisdom.
Uh-huh.
Will thou set thy eyes upon that which is not? Question mark. For riches certainly made themselves wings. And it says, they fly away as an eagle towards heaven. And it says, eat thou not thy bread of him that has an evil eye.
Uh-huh.
Neither desire thou his dainty meats.
Right, because see, when you go into dainties, it's pleasures. All right. It's nothing more of you eating the pleasures of the meats of the wicked, man. All right. And we gotta know Job saying Job 6. If you can hold on, Zechariah 6 and maybe about we start at 6, probably about 8. It says he knew he proved his soul for his sorrowful meat. In other words, all right. And Dantes, it says give and take. It's the Rock 14, give and take, for there's no seeking of Dantes in the grave, man, which is pleasures, man. All right, you can pleasure your way into the pit, man. Yeah, straight into the pit. You could have that many pleasures until you go into the pit of pleasures, man. Go ahead, Ike.
You gotta learn to control yourself. You gotta learn to, what the scripture says, everything has to be done in moderation, man.
Yeah, do see, yep.
Even the scriptures tell you about, like, the scriptures is all about balance too, because they tell you about giving heed to many books, because you'll destroy yourself doing that, reading all day, studying.
Yep.
You know, it's a balance of everything. You don't have to just go full-fledged in kamikaze mode, man. You'll crash out. But let me read this though. 7. It says, for as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. Eat and drink, said he to thee, but his heart is not with thee. The morsel which thou hast eaten, thou shalt vomit up, and lose thy sweet words. And I'll finish it off right here. It says, speak not in the ears of a fool, for he will despise the wisdom of thy words.
Right, because the wisdom is the old ways and the old paths. And he's stuck on that new shit. And that's Jake. Jake contemporary as a motherfucker, man. All right, Jake, man, look, the new way, that old shit, man, y'all old, that's old. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jake, you a contemporary nigga, man. All right, and the nigga woman just a contemporary nigga woman. All right, that's it.
And just like in this word, man, it's no remixing the scriptures. There's no remixing the order and the conduct. You might well keep the old way that's been set before you. Like, it's what's been set before us is what the apostles have laid out, man. All right, and through them, Yahweh Shah has set up. So you keep the ways, all right, of your spiritual parents that's been set up before you, in the ways you're supposed to conduct yourself, man. I'd rather do that. I'd rather be by the book than to be, remixing shit as you go, winging shit as you go, man. All right. But go ahead.
It says, meddle not with the man that's given the change.
Give it to change. But what changes you? Wine. Wine change your mind on things, man. That's your heart. Meaning what? You giving your heart a heart is it says a heart plastered on a fair heart plastered on, like stable. In other words, I'm gonna get this into rock. I paraphrase it bad, Salakia. Read 19 Yakana, 19, 20, and 21, Baba Gashar.
And which one are you talking about? 23?
Same 23, yeah.
You said 19 and 21?
19, 20, and 21, yeah.
All right, this is verse 19 in Proverbs 23. It says, "Hear thou, my son, be wise, and guide thy heart in the way. Be not among wine bibbers, among rioters, eaters of the flesh. For the drunkener in the what it is,
Glutton.
glutton
The drunken and the glutton.
come to poverty, and the
Drowsiness.
drowsiness shall clothe a man with rags."
Yeah, see, the aftermath of drinking this new wine and taking on these new philosophies and doctrines is gonna clothe you with rags, man. It's gonna end your ass up with all kind of cuts, open wounds, all right, things that's unhealable, man. Because you can't return from when you go out of the way, all right, of getting drinking that bottle from your neighbor, which is your enemy, man. There's no returning from that. Now, you know, that's why the Lord, like, don't even go in the way of it. Don't even say, look, I could poison myself, then unpoison myself with the herbs, man. Meaning what? I could take up on this man philosophies and go in the way of it and see what it's about, then change myself. Because you might not be able to do that, man. All right. This wine today is interchangeable with death. So once you take up on it, you're going to die. You shall surely perish, man. All right. Because you're going to be what? Taken by the serpent, and you're going to be bitten or hitten by the adder, man. All right. That's why it says, for the drunkard, he that drink upon this and eat upon, you know, these new philosophies and doctrines gonna come to poverty. All right. You gonna suffer. And drowsiness shall clothe the man with rags, man. On top of that, you're gonna hurt yourself too, man. All right. Because in the end, you're gonna end up like Daniel, you're gonna wake up in what? Confusion, man. Confounded. Everlasting contempt, man. All right, because you didn't want to choose this way. You see? But Ryan, bring that Job out, Baba Gashar, brother.
This is Job 6, verse 7. The things that my soul refused to touch are as my sorrowful meat.
Yep. The thing that my soul to touch is as my sorrowful meat. All right, like Yakana was bringing out when you get up back up into that Proverbs 23:3, be not desirous of his dances, for they are deceitful meats. Yeah, they just dressed up well. All right. And that's how he got the nations to heap up to him, man. He sold them dreams. All right. Dreams is a new way. The American dream, that's a new wine, man. And our people is taken by that shit. All you gotta do is just go to college and you can be whatever you want to be. All right. Achieve anything you want to achieve, man. That's a sorrowful meat, man. You see, they got more than right.
Let me go back to
it. If they all got more, that's you know good with the point.
I got one.
You get that Job 1 and 5.
Yes.
Joel.
Yes.
That's
that
it.
was pretty much it. I got that.
All right.
Joel too.
Yeah. I just want to bring that out. Go ahead, Yakana.
Yeah, this is I could go, but I ain't gonna worry about it. This is Joel 1 and 5.
Yeah. I think Ryan got it.
He brought it out.
I was holding it.
He was holding it.
Oh, okay.
You can get
got
Isaiah 24, Yakana, and 7. We're gonna go Isaiah 24.
Isaiah 24.
And 7, yeah. You can start at verse 7. Ryan, bring out that Joel 1 and 5. We've been holding it for a second.
This is Joel 1, verse 5. Awake, ye drunkards, and weep. And how are ye drinkers of wine? Because of the new wine, for it is cut off from your mouth.
See, the Lord about to cut off all this new wine and this new wind from your fucking mouth, man. All right? The Lord gonna slap the bottle out your fucking hand, man. Because obviously you don't have no rule over yourself. You just take any doctrine, anything you hear, the new wave, the new TikTok challenge. All right, go jump in front of the truck. Like, come on, man. When we started killing ourselves, man. All right, intentionally, just to get likes. Okay, Instagram. Our forefathers will be turning in their fucking grave to see us dancing and shit and singing on Instagram, man. Doing TikTok challenges and shit, man. All right, you take the Abraham, these honorable men, Isaac and Jacobs, and you know these men that was before us, man. They're turning their fucking grave to see our people, the bulk of our people, Israelites, when we once was the perfection of beauty, to see where we at now, man. All right.
Yeah, but in a way they did. When you look at you look at Ezra, Daniel, they grew up and they seen
They threw up, yeah.
in the state. They seen Israel on TikTok back then.
Yeah. With
You
the
know,
colorful hair and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, threw the fuck up, man. Like that. Ain't no way that's gonna be us in this day, man. With
They
all the
seen the
honor
little-
Israel once had. You got it. So like,
They seen the Lil Waynes and went, ugh, what the fuck?
yeah, the fuck.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they seen the nigga talking about Jesus Christ. That nigga, they seen all that shit, man.
Yeah,
It
Jesus
made him,
Christ.
yeah, it made him sick, man. Huh?
Kevin Gates with his recent comment about Beyonce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sickening, man.
Yeah,
Reaching.
you best believe they seen the what that fat broad name is
Lizzo.
Izzo. They seen Izzo. They seen the Melvin the Stallion. All them motherfuckers, man. You know.
Call it Melvin and Stallion. Read 10,
Con. This is Joel 1 verse 10. The field is wasted, the land mourneth, for the corn is wasted, the new wine is dried up, and the oil languisheth.
Yeah, man. And that's the, you know, that go without saying, man. This place is wasted. All right. All the ways of it is perverse. All right. Everything about it is defiled. That's why the Lord has an enmity with the world. Enmity with the world, man. Because all the ways, there's no mercy, there's no truth in the land. All right. It's full of lies, it's full of blood, deceit. All right. And the earliest language here, man. All right. The new wine is drying up, man. All right. This old white wine is gonna be the only way, man. All right. That's it. You see? It go to read 11 and then jump to that Isaiah 24. We start winding down too. I got probably like one more.
God. You want me to get what you wanted me to get?
Nah, he read verse 11, then Isaiah 24, start at 7.
This is Joel 1 and 11. Be ye ashamed, O ye husbandmen. Howl, O ye vine dressers, for the wheat and for the barley, because the harvest of the field is perished.
That's right, man. You know, and we the husbandmen, vine dressers, man. This world, the fashion of this world passing away. That was a new wine. All right, to go with the fashion of the world. That was a new way. The fashion of this world is passing away, man. All right, and guess what? That old way coming back. You always hear the apostles and elders, and even this brother, the elder brother on here, he always talk about that old ancient way. All right, that old, you know, that old way that get up close and personal. All right, that kill on sight. Soon as you commit something that's subject unto death, that judgment right in the earth. Soon as shit happen. All right, that old way, man. That old raw, up close and personal, man. All right, this new way you all fall. You can hide behind the internet. You can have Twitter fingers. You can say slick shit. You can slick this. All right, and you can't stand in front. All right, you could be a whole anonymous person for 25 years here, man. All right, on the internet, man.
Yeah, they got a whole show called Catfish, man. Niggas been getting catfish,
man.
8 years, 5 years with a thing. You don't know what the fuck it is, man. That's the thing here. That's the thing here, man.
Yeah, it's that new shit. Hey, brothers, watch that new shit, man. If you got a new or a new free spirit on you, man, you better go pray to the Lord, man, because you freak the fuck out, man. Go ahead, I. Man, Isaiah.
I think Isaiah 24:7 says, "New wine morning, divine language, and all the merry heart do cease."
Do side.
Do side, my bad.
Go ahead.
The 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 myrrh of the what is tapestries?
Tabrets.
Tabrets, the mirth of the
Tabrets
tabrets.
cease, the noise of them that rejoices in it, the joy of the harps ceasing.
And look, even with the holidays, the music, like the feast, like the Lord said, I'm do away with me with your feast. Like, I'm the Lord fat with that. Like, even the holidays, that wine, that shit drying up, man. That new wine is drying up, man. Ain't no more spirit of the holidays of Christmas and all that shit, man. That was a new way, man. All right, all that shit is the song and the music and the eating. That shit is gone, man. All right, go ahead, brother.
It says, they shall not drink wine with a song.
See, it ain't gonna be no more wine getting drunk with a song, man. You're not gonna be no more happy in these philosophies and doctrines y'all have taken upon, man. And it's going on after many fucking, many other perverse ways. Go ahead, brother.
It says, they shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it.
And that strong drink gonna be bitter to them that drink it, man. All right, give me that. Give me Habakkuk. Well, give me Acts 2:13, Raya. I'm gonna get started. Probably ain't gonna be able to get all the ones that I had, but it's good though.
This is Acts 2:13. Others mocking said, "These men are full of new wine."
See, you're gonna get mocked when you be full of that new wine, man. All right, you gonna get mocked. Okay, we are look at Jacob Gazenstock in the earth, man. All right, these men are full of new wine. You see, even though it was talking about Peter and and the disciples, they was mocking us, and that's what people do to us, saying we full of the new wine, and we clearly saying, man, y'all full of the new shit. We own the old right wine, man, the wine that sustains us. All right, the wine that Joel spoke about, like, and say what my mind is ready to vent with wine. He's full of that wine, man. All right, he like a bottle ready to vent the wine out. All right, because why? It's fermented right in us. That's why we ready to speak this word the right way in the earth, man. All right, we ready to burst with that right wine, man.
Hey,
all right, that right, huh?
Yeah, we ready to be fulfilled with that wine that Solomon talked about, which he said the best. He called it the best wine. I'm gonna
get the best. That last wine that they gonna come out with, man, and that's what's out. They saved the best for last. But keep going right. I'm gonna read 15.
I got it real fast. The one that Solomon talked about, which that best wine causes us to do this too. This is Songs of Solomon 7:9 says, "In the roof of my mouth, like the best wine for my beloved, that goeth down sweetly, causing the lips of those that are asleep to speak."
Woo! Causing those that are asleep to speak, and then those once they awake, they awaken the other ones up that speak to wake those up that fucking perish, man. All right. So is a corridor to helping the other ones, man, causing those to awake that were asleep. And when Solomon say he woke up last of all right, meaning what? He got that wine, all right, and he became great, all right, ultimately, man, because of that which woke him up. You see, he said out of the I know he said in Sirach, he woke up last of all out of the grape gatherers. Meaning what? That good wine, man. All right. But he was the greatest because it obviously he was Yahushua, man. You see?
That was it.
That was it, Khan. Read to 15.
Okay. This is Acts 2:14. But Peter, standing up with the 11, lifted up his voice and said unto them, Ye men of Judea, and all ye that dwell at Jerusalem, be this known unto you, and hearken to my words. For these are not drunken as ye suppose, seeing it is but the 3rd hour of the day.
See, Peter was telling them, look, we ain't drunk. Hey, all right. And we sober as in the day, not in the night. All right, which I'm gonna get that in. You hold that down in Thessalonians 1 Thessalonians 5 and 7. All right. Because a lot of these people is drinking this wine in the night. You go outside right now, man, in New Orleans right now, man, you liable don't come back home, man. All right, people is full of it. They full of that darkness, that late night. They getting full of that wine, these drugs, all kind of shit. Drugs is a new wine. That's the new way. All right, we took herbs and particular things like that, man. All right, Jake taking chemicals now. All right, Jake taking chemicals, man. These chemicals is running Jake out of their fucking body. Pharmaceuticals and magic and all that shit, man. That's a new wine, man. All right. So Jake taking philosophies of the enemy. Then the enemy saying, here, take this medicine to help you with these philosophies we taking, which is enhancing your fucking wickedness, man, or your weirdness. Weirdo. Go ahead,
I got one to back you up real well. It goes into it real fast how you should be. All right. It's Ephesians 5 and 14. I'll read down. It says, wherefore he said, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and the Mashiach shall give thee light. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the times, because the days are evil. Wherefore be not unwise, but understand what the will of the Lord is. It's the point right here. And be not drunk with wine, wherein is excess, blah, 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 but be filled with the Spirit, speaking to yourselves in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, singing and making melodies in your hearts to the Lord. You know,
you got it.
Yeah, but you can't be, too far. You can't be out here sauced up, and just all of your goddamn mind sauced up.
You said Jake sauced up.
Yeah, and filled all different manners of philosophies, man. You gotta deal with the sound doctrine. All right, this is the only way, right? That's why I said be filled with the Spirit. Because these different nations, including our people, all right, they're drunk, man. They are out of their goddamn minds with that Babylon juice. Okay, so much more to, like I say, they're giving. You got people that go to these churches. They give, instead of paying their mortgage, they'll pay the pastor. All right, before they eat, they're paying the pastor. Before they're paying their light bill and everything, man. I just seen another one of them rap niggas, man. And went all of a sudden he went to church this past Sunday. Gave a bunch of it's all bullshit.
Yeah,
that was him. Yeah, it is all bullshit, man. You see it a lot of times with those them Latin tribes. Them some of the most roughest, toughest niggas, man. They all in the cartel, but like I said, they filled with that Santa Maria juice, man. They filled with all that bullshit.
Yeah, that's why the Lord bought this wine out last, man, because it was the best. He set forth the apostles last, man, because he knew, everybody got drunk off all that, but he sent that wine at the end that was going to sober everything up, man. That's why he said he thought that he sent the apostles last as if it was appointed unto death, man. But actually, the Lord brought life in the deathless stage or the deathless times that there was, because men would be so overwhelmed in what wickedness and adultery and so gone from the law to where the Lord actually brought life in the midst of death, man, which was this word with the apostles. You got it.
Okay, some have got. I'm going off what you just said in the spiritual sense. Some of them have gone so far with them past philosophies to they don't have no room for this right here, man. It's like if you've been drinking all night, and then when that best wine come out, you ain't got no room for that. You can't.
Yeah, you don't got no room to get it. Yep.
That's how it is. They didn't. Soon the party got started, they didn't got slammed. They didn't got white boy wasted. Niggas, you got niggas drunk on Islam right now, man, as we speak.
Fucking right.
Niggas
And
out
they ain't
there,
gonna get off it.
alhamdulillah, you know, Allah Akbar. That's all niggas say all day. The same bullshit. Drunk, man. You know.
Yeah.
You know, you got the black woman. She's all earthy. She got the wooden sandals. She all in the Buddha, man. Drunk. Got some nappy head nigga with her too. You know, he got the MC Hammer pants on with a mohawk. He drunk, man. All right. It is plenty of ways to get sauced up over here, you know, and get lost from the weight of Yahweh Shem Shai. And the Lord, it's so funny. The Lord has put it out here week in and week out. The Lord has put the men out here with the best wine, you know, the best of everything. And you pass it up, you shun the hands, man. That's why it's not gonna be what's the word? It's not gonna be forgiven of you in that day, because the Lord made a way for you to. The Lord gave it to you on the internet. The Lord had put every different prophet and teacher on the highways and byways in every major city, different countries. So it's no goddamn excuse, man. All right. And like I said, I say it time and time again, some of you are actually kin to the prophets, man. You know about what this is about. All right. You see it every weekend, every day and day out on the news. You know who the men of the Lord are, man. That's why the Lord, like I said, that's why the Lord has got to destroy a lot of you, man. It's point blank period. Like a lot of thousands on top of thousands and millions of Israelites gonna die, man. Period. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's it. Like the brother said, everything he said was accurate and correct, man. All right, the Lord bought that best wine out last, man. Right, give me that 1 Thessalonians 5:7, and you could give me Job 36:20, Yakanai. That's it, brother.
You said Job 36:20.
Yeah.
This is 1 Thessalonians 5:7. For they that sleep in the night, and they that are drunken in the night.
Mm-hmm.
But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, for in helmet the hope of salvation.
Yeah, being sober means being vigilant, man. All right, I ain't talking about the bottle, but it said they be drunken in the night, because there's a spirit that come with this nighttime, man. I'm talking about the literal night and the darkness that covered the whole earth, man, which is this wicked man, man. All right, there's a darkness out there that will consume you. All right, the obscurity of that darkness is going to overtake you, Jake. All right, you just gone, and obscurity goes into death. You that far in the dark, all right, to where you can't get back to the light. You don't have a beacon to where it's showing in the light and your darkness to point you to where you need to walk at, man. All right, they got niggas that ain't going. The nigga might come across this video, but the Lord might not even let it tag his ears. But the point that he came across, he gonna get judged for it, man. All right, but the Lord ain't gonna give him an ounce of this light. That nigga ain't gonna get a beacon of it. Nothing. All right, but the Lord gonna judge him. Because why? Obscurity have taken hold of them. And they grope in the noonday. And they grope in that darkness, man. Go ahead, Yakana.
Yeah, this is Job 36:20. Says, desire not the night when people are cut off in their place.
Yup. And desire not the night, man. And this wine that people desire is full of night. It's full of darkness. It's full of death, man. And they're going to perish. And people going to get cut off in their place. Because remember, the Lord say he knocking that new wine. He knocking that bottle out their mouth. And when Jake like to get drunk? Jake like to get drunk in the nighttime, man. So he could go fill himself up with sin. All right? Full of the bones of his youth, man. Jake just wicked as fuck, man. Jake watch it for the night. So he could what? Catch men. He could do shit. All right? He could steal. Jake do it in the daytime too. But in the nighttime, it's on a whole nother level, man.
Oh,
which
yeah.
lets you know where Jake mindset at. But that's all I had, brother. That's all of them.
And niggas be on demon time at night.
Demon time. Perfect.
Yeah, but you can send us out though.
Yeah. So brothers, stay sober. I know we talked about wine the whole time, and notice we didn't say anything about actually sipping nothing. All right. So again, the Lord dealt with metaphors, similes, parables. All right, and teaching us and what we have to do, man. There's a wine that's actually stronger than the wine that we consume, which is either life or death, man. Choose ye this day. So stay sober, stay vigilant, Akim. All right, that the Lord may cover you with salvation, man, and you may stand the shadow of his wings. All right, or perish by the wicked man, or following these false philosophies and doctrines. So Abba Ratazada was edifying. We're gonna give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahashem,
Bahashem,
Shai,
Yahushai, Bahashem, Yahudash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the Akim that's pushing the truth and sincerity. Until the next time, we're gonna say Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.